So over the next few months, I want to share with you my self-realization process of deciding whether or not to replace my breast implants. I had breast implants put in about 24 years ago. In 2019, I went to a doctor and she informed me that the implant was actually like climbing up the chest wall and it had come out of its pocket. She asked a lot of questions that I could not answer. So what does a mystic do when she doesn't logically know? She tunes inward. So I began living alone in May of 2020. I moved out of Los Angeles and up into the mountains, and I began to remember myself again. 2 more years passed without addressing my soul's concern. In 2021, I revisited the doctor, and during that visit, she told me that she felt I had enough breast tissue to make happy breasts without implants. My thoughts began to run wild. What if she got into the surgical room and there wasn't enough tissue to give me up breasts? How do I know the answer to this? Because I really need to be in the room with you while you're performing surgery on me to actually see what I like or don't like. So, my solution? I relinquished my ability to decide and asked the doctor if she would decide for me. I could feel in the space that there was something wrong with that question. During the months prior to surgery, I kept thinking, I'm good, I made a decision. Yet my breasts were not happy. I was having pain. What that is indicating for me is that something's wrong. So I laid on my back, and once I felt really aligned and centered, I asked a question. How do implants feel in my body? So on my next trip to LA for pre-op, I told the doctor's assistant I had decided not to have the implants. They weighed too much for my frame. Her response, why don't we just go with 300 cc's then? Oh my God, that sounds huge. Do I even have that much in my chest right now? I agreed that 300 cc's could be better. Why am I not correcting her? The truth is, I allowed her not to hear me. If you want to be clear with others, you better be clear with yourself. So I would need to dive deeper within to gain the clarity that I wanted. Now, what is my game plan going to be? Implants? No implants. As we move through maturation, newer or revised questions come in a different place in space and time than where they were originally asked from. I sent the doctor a letter that was clear. I had decided, do not place new implants in my chest. It's the morning of my surgery. It's 5:30. I'm calm. I am looking forward to this. This is the second day after my surgery. I think I'm going to actually look at my breasts today. When I finally went to look at my breasts, the trauma and the bruising were very shocking. And the possibilities were really exciting. This type of loss can be confused with regret, poor decisions, second guessing oneself. I'm struggling today. I'm having a hard time. I'm feeling a lot of loss around the tissue that I've let go of. There's really no reason for regret. Logically, I can know that, but I can still honor those feelings as they come up. 4 days after my surgery, I am feeling so good. The left implant had exploded and we don't know when, and it was leaking silicone throughout my system. They say they got it all, and I'm so glad that I really took the time to listen to my system. I am new. Da-da. I have really discovered through this process the value of my body. This heavy weight that I've been carrying on my chest literally for 24 years has been lifted. The self-realization process has changed my life and supported my autonomy.